What's going on, guys? It's Wake back with another video, and today we'll be playing some more 8-8 Needle AL. You guys crushed the last video, so I will be doing probably the next chapter in this video, then the next chapter in the next video. You know what I'm saying. So let's get it. Hope guys are doing good. I do have merch if you want to shop that. It's always down in the description. Same with all my other channels. If you guys want to check those out, they're always down below. Hey Billy, it's your old friend Godfrey. I ain't reporting for work, so don't get no ideas, you hear? Open up quick. I gotta tell you about the town and how everyone's missing. Just as I suspicioned, ain't no sign of him. Well, Billy's always been a lazy slouch, so maybe he's off napping somewhere. That's fuck up. How you gonna do Billy like that? What the fuck? What happened? Oh, there's a padlock on it? Okay. Well, it's a jail, right? It's supposed to be locked up. You're not supposed to just get in, you know what I'm saying? What? I've been a janitor in this prison for many years, and Billy was always talking my ear off with all the gossip in the world. Dude, I love prison shows too, dog. I've been watching 60 Days In. I fucking love that shit. Okay. He talks so darn much that he even told some of the prisoners about the big day. I was reading that, bro. What the fuck? Dog barking in the distance. Oh my lord. I ain't seen a single person all day, but it sounds like that damn dog Stonewall is alive as well. I hope that gracious he ain't coming with us tomorrow. I didn't even get to read that, like whatever that said up top. I know I'm not a fast reader, but it's fine, dogs. I hate all the guard dogs here, but none is worse or more vicious than that blasted Stonewall. Rumor is that he was brought in from Cuba. He was confined as a pup and daily starved, given a snack only when he chased a black person. That's fucked up, you know what I'm saying? That's fucked up. He was beaten so often that his skin has thickened. The dog or now he goes rabid just at the sight of a black man, many of whom he's maimed and eaten. That's fucked up, dog. What the fuck? Why he's become so violent that they almost never take the muzzle off him. He'd either bite the warden. Just fucking shoot that dog in the face. All you gotta do. What the fuck? I live on a farm. Like, if a dog, like, starts eating the cattle or goats, like, we have one dog that started to eat, like, got blood hungry for the goats and, like, pigeons and shit that we had, and we had to shoot her, unfortunately, but that's besides the point. But I'm just saying, dog, like, you gotta do what you gotta do, bro. You can't be doing that shit. What the fuck? It was my bad luck one day that I was cleaning near the kennel area, and Billy had forgot to put the muzzle back on him. Well, that god darn Stonewall bit through a chunky old my left leg, and I ain't been able to walk right since. Kick that dog in the face, dog, if he tries to do that. There's always two guards up on that tower, but ain't no sign of them neither. Billy told me that those guards killed Abe. That's Abe, right? Some weeks ago when he was trying to escape. He was older than 80 and woulda known he's get a shot. Maybe that was his purpose. Boy, this place is just shabbers and crummier since they fired me. Billy tells me that I was the best janitor that this place has ever had, but now it's all falling apart. Why just look at all this decay everywhere? Well, if it's an old ass place, it's gonna not be the prettiest thing. I remember this. They took it on the day they did work on Professor's head. Even Judge Ravenel showed up to see it in person. Strange thing to celebrate. A little bit. To the Honorable Father Glorious, I have written to you earlier as to the proposed leasing of more convicts. As you are aware, our company has been leasing convicts from Cartwright Prison and have been paying our fair dollar value for them, not to mention my personal donation in the temple. However, our request for 300 more convicts had not been met, and we are in dire need of more blacks. Of the 400 we originally leased, more than half have perished, and work on the railroad has drastically slowed. Our shareholders are not happy. I bet that you are pardon my bluntness, but for the last time, please send us more blacks, or we shall look elsewhere. Get your phone. Build your own fucking shit, bro. What the fuck? Like a racist piece of shit. Like, what the fuck, dog? You gonna fucking get jumped at that fucking. What the fuck, dog? Okay. I'm sorry, dogs. Fucking, it just makes me mad. Like, fuck. It's like uncalled for, bro. Who gives a fuck? You should be able to just be yourself and be free, dog. But nope. The fucking piggies. You know. I hope y'all are doing good and staying safe, dogs. That's all I care about. You know what I'm saying? Let me go talk to Warden Henry and see what he figures. Most of the townfolk say that Warden Henry ain't a bad person, but I disagree. Even when he was a plantation owner, he was well known across the county about how brutally he treated his slaves. Okay, so this is like, oh, this is the 1800s, like 1880 or something. So I get it now. I get it. I was like, what? Damn, what is this place? Damn. Let's see. Fucking Twin Paranormal needs to go up in this bitch. Hardin Henry was then a colon during the Civil War, and I believe that further hardened him into who he is today. No black prisoners so much as moves when they hear Warden Henry is coming through. Well, I understand. They don't want to get fucking beat because the fucking Warren's a piece of shit. Dear Henry, it has been brought to my attention that Alabama State Senator Robert Barnes is forming a special commission to investigate claims of abuse at the prison. That's most prisons, bro. I've convinced it was leased by that detestable smart Alec from Ohio, so see to it that he gets what it deserves. Control the deaths and torture in the prison for some days, and for heaven's sakes have the whole facility cleaned. The English language does not have the sophisticated words to express the utmost stench in this prison. Clean up the vile prisoners and make them at least presentable before the commissions come. I am pressing some legislatures and even Avery to put an end to this dastardly commission. Therefore, till I hear from this again, I remain yours truly, Judge Thomas Ravendale. This office is mighty comfortable compared to the rest of the rundown prison. I'd sit here sometime while cleaning if the wardens weren't it, away from all the chaos and cruelty of the cells. Fortunately, that's how prison is, dog. I've watched too many prison shows to know. I watch pretty much every single one you can watch. Love that shit. Well, it's like watching everything, you know what I'm saying? The behaviors and like actually what goes down in that shit, you know what I'm saying? Okay, what are we doing? Okay. Hope you guys are doing good. My dearest friend Avery, I pray this letter finds you in the best of health. I have not been regular at the temple these last few weeks, but it is only because I have been busy sentencing so many new convicts for more mutual benefits. I endeavor to bring to your attention the bothersome Senator Barnes and the commission he is forming to audit the prison. We must quell this commission through protests by the townspeople. I propose that you heat up the town against the blacks. Perhaps a rape accusation followed by a ritual will get the town into a frenzy. Tell the town that Barnes and the commission want to set all these black rapists and murderers free onto... What the fuck? Young Mary has turned 14 and is so quite the beauty. I shall be more glad if you arrange a tryst maybe between us during the next ceremony. What the fuck, dog? This is fucked up, dog. What the fuck? You fucking serious? I've chills. I don't know why. I've chills. Okay. There's a growing fear in me that it's already happened because Billy and the Warren ain't here neither. What'll become an old me if everyone's awarity gone? What the the black person's got to be in their cells because Father Glorious said many a time that it'd only be us white folks up there. Let me check the cell block. Well, he probably touched little kids, so this cell block feels dead and hollow, just like everything else today. I always hear cries, groans, and screams here, so the silence feels spooky and depressing. It's sweltering hot, and I'm dried up thirsty. I'll sit down here after I figure out what's going on. What is this? This like where they can put the bad prisoners or what? Yep. This is a shoe or some shit. Fuck that. I didn't enjoy cleaning these toilets one bit. They'd be overflowing with filth and the smell was putrid. But I did it dutifully because I'm a good janitor. Just put some gloves on, bro. And I clean toilets for a living right now, so put some gloves on and scrub that bitch. You know what I'm saying? It's not that bad, dog. There's usually around 20 convicts cramped in this here cell, sweating in the scorching humid. One of the prisoners, Titus, was kept here and always friendly to me. Oh my, are you kidding? 20 prisoners slept in this bitch? What the fuck? Are you kidding? What the fucking shit is that? He used to be a slave and didn't have no place to go once he was freed after the war. One day he was sitting under a tree minding his own business and the sheriff arrested him for vagrancy. I'll put vagrancy on the screen because I'm not sure what that means, to be honest with you. That's fucked up. Like, what the fuck? Judge Ravel sentenced Titus to 5 years for... Are you kidding me? 5 years for just sitting there? What the fuck is that? He was leased out to a plantation a few months after, where he and 10 other convicts was told to clean a swamp down in Jackson County. What the fuck, dog? These cops need to get beat or something. Like, what the fuck? The shit is this? I heard that they was chained for days in that knee-deep pool of muck. Many got malaria from the mosquitoes and ticks constantly eating away at them. Oh my god, dog. Sorry, dog. The Alabama sun got Titus and so thirsty they was drinking some filthy swamp water. They'd be standing and wasting in for days. Most of them died from sickness, but Titus made it out. Hell yeah, Titus, you got this shit, bro. I believe in you, bro. Fuck those motherfucking cops, dog. Well, he was sent back here just a couple weeks later because the plantation owner, Mrs., said he followed behind her one evening that spooked her and she complained to her. Are you fucking kidding me? What the fuck? Titus told me that he just wanted to ask her for some water and didn't know what he'd done wrong. You didn't do nothing wrong, dog. You just want some water, and that dumb bitch just throwed you in jail for having some water, wanting some water. That's it. What dumb bitch. A few days after Titus was back, Father Glorious told all of us as a sermon that a young black man had dared touch and raped a white woman and that he'd been brought to divine justice. That's bullshit. Highly doubt that. They held a ritual and Titus was invited, but I didn't go because I promised Miss Wilson I wouldn't. I never saw him after that. He was no older than... Are you... What? No older than 15? These motherfuckers are doing rituals and shit? Like, what the fuck? What the fuck is happening? Kinda irritating. What happened? What was that, bro? Whenever I'm in the cell, it makes me heartsick and blue. There was a prisoner here, and he became a friend of old mine. His name was Isaac, but everyone called him Professor weren't even from the South. He was a newspaper writer all the way from Ohio. He was the only schooled black man I ever did see. Well, he'd come down to the South to write about how things was going 10 years after the Civil War ended. The judge didn't like I'm snooping around our town. So he threw him in jail and sentenced him to fucking like 10 years for not doing shit. What kind of shit is that? Most respected Senator Barnes, I take the liberty of describing to you the deplorable condition as I have witnessed of prisoner at Cartridge Prison in Needle, AL. Convicts are brutally tortured and tormented on a daily basis. They are then leased out to corporations for profits in a form of legal slavery. Work conditions at these companies are deplorable, and many convicts are affected by exhaustion, malaria, I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, dysentery, and gunshot wounds. Nearly no leased convict ever makes it back alive to the prison. Senator, I urge you and your fellow Alabama legislature to probe the disgraceful exploitation that is taking place at this prison. Judges, sheriffs, and the police are part of the racket. You will likely not receive more letters from me, since I fear I will be leased out soon, or worse. Your faithful Isaac Jones. Damn, dog. This just makes you mad, dog. Makes me mad. It's unfucking necessary, dog. Professor was accused of stealing a chicken and sent here by judge for 10 years. Stealing a chicken? What the fuck? For 10 years on account of grand theft. I never quite figured why a well-to-do man would steal a chicken, but it was his word against the white farmers. Yeah, can't do much about that. Fucking racist motherfuckers, dog. Over time, he got to telling other prisoners about how things was in Ohio. Started filling their head about mumbo jumbo like freedom and right for blacks. Well, Billy ran his big mouth off to the warden about this, even though I told Professor to stay quiet but about such ideas. Is this just a male prison, or is this like both like female and males? You know what I'm saying? Because some of them are both. We'll find out. Maybe. The next day, all the prisoners were brought in this area, and the guard dragged Professor out of his cell. Judge Ravenel even came and was given a nice seat. All the rest of us had to stand and watch. Of course. That fucking judge deserves to get beat. Professor was tied down to this here chair. A doctor was brought in and said he'd do some sort of experiment by hooking up big wires on Professor's head. Doctor pulled down a level that sent electricity through him. I've worked here a long time, but I've never heard such cries of pain and agony like I did that day. I remember the foul stench of burning human flesh in the air. Damn, dude. Professor was never the same. His jumbled words didn't make no sense. He just gazed into the distance with drool running down his mouth. That's what happened to blacks that think too much round here. It's what the warden warned others. I found his dead body in the cell a few days after that. Damn, dog. Talk about misfucking treatment. Gotta hear, dog. These sad memories is making me miserable. I just wanna be at a sermon at the temple where Father Glorious always gives us hope, and probably touches little kids, to be honest. I used to like sitting on this ledge during my workday to rest. Dude, what the fuck? I'm trying to read that, bro. What the fuck? And it sounds nearby. I think he's in the cell block. I'm terrified to death of that damn devil. But I'm trying to read that. What the fuck? I'm not that fast of a reader. I still remember the pain when his fangs pierced into my leg all the way to the bone. Free man had to pull him off. I'm off, but it's ripped the meat from the leg. Fucking kick the shit out of the fucking dog's head. Do something, bro. I've cleared up the mess many a times after they've used Stonewall in the prisons. One day the body was barely joined to the head because he's eaten clean through the neck. Took all day to clean that. Oh my god, dude. God, all the terrible memories of Stonewall and flooded back to me. 5 prisoners was once planned to escape. The old wardens rounded them all up and stripped them naked. They chained their hands up and let Stonewall and a couple others gorge themselves. But dude, I'm reading that. But dude, I'm gonna hide in one of these cells. I pray he didn't see me. But dude, I'm trying to read this shit and you're going too fast. You guys can like pause and read it. What's happening? What? You're just gonna leave the door open? Alright. Please, Lord. But dude, that is not a dog, alright? What kind of fucking dog that is? You know what I'm saying? It's a big ass dog. Like a Great Dane or something? That looks like stocky though. Like a pit bull mixed with a Great Dane. That's what that looks like. I can't hide in here all day. He'd smell me out. He tastes my blood. I know he won't go for just my leg today. I'm dead afraid to leave this cell right now. That is a big ass dog. I'm not gonna lie to you. Sounds like he's gone off to the other end of the prison, so I'm headed this other way. I got to stay on my toes because he could be lurking in the shadows. Love that. Looks like some of the prisoners got to scribble tomorrow's date in the prison. Billy probably never told him that they gonna be left behind during the apocalypse. That's fucked up. Father Glorious always says, only you, the true believers, shall ascend to the heavens. Alright, whatever say, bro. Okay, what was that? Boy, I get downright giddy just thinking about the promised land that Father has told us of, where the cream and honey flows in streams, where the ripest of fruits hang on every tree, where it's only you believers in the green hill and meadows. Yes, many of the townfolk got dumbed about Father, especially that George Grady, but I still dream of that day when the angels fly us to the heavens. Somebody really ought to talk sense into George. Why the other day I'm in many of the townfolk was saying they gonna need a lot of help against the temple guards. And dog, my cats. What? George said that the craziest thing I ever heard in all my born years, that the town ought to free all the black prisoners so they can help take down the prison guards. He's gone plumbed crazy. What exactly does he figure he's gonna do? That he's just gonna march into this prison and open up all the cells? He could. What you could do is, because the prisoners probably talk, you know what I'm saying? They're probably get beaten and shit, but they can like collaborate with everyone in the prison and they can have riots and fuck those bills up. You know what I'm saying? Have an inside man on the shit. I guess George thinks it's gonna be a simple walk in the park. He probably thinks he's easy gonna come down this here wall, and Spouting is hidden among the trees and these here barrows so the guards don't see him. And supposing he somehow climbs up this wall and gets in through this here window. Can you have like a flashlight or something? And old George gets in. I suppose he's gonna open up the cells to free the black prisoners and convince him to march with I'm to the temple. He really believes I'm gonna give him the extra set of old keys that I still got. What does he suspect? That the prison guards and the doggles be asleep. They gonna welcome him with open arms. Don't he know that the prison guards be shooting and firing at every last one of them. It would be a bloody massacre. If all the convicts even did get out, I can only imagine what they'd do to the prison guards. Maybe a group of them would even go after Stonewall for all the terrors he's done. Yeah, fuck that dog. That was a big ass dog though. Holy fuck. Or he could like trap it in a cell or something. Like lock it in there. Hell, at the end of it, you'd probably find George Grady's body among all the dead, riddled with bullets, even when the prisoners did get out. Or you could put the big ass dog in the warden shits so the warden can get eaten. No, that's too fucked up. Alright, that's fine. Okay. No. All this can't happen. Someone better talk some smarts into that boy George, from heaven's sakes. I've had a word with him. If I can find him, that's it. That is. I'll find my way out of the prison now. Ain't nobody here except Stonewall. No one would even hear my wail for help if he attacks me. Alright, let's hopefully we don't see him. You don't have a weapon or something? A spear? Something. Oh, what about that dude? It still sends chills down my spine when I come near the cell, cause that's where they used to keep Moses. I feel like spirits wander and haunt this area. I wouldn't be surprised, bro. This place is probably haunted as a mother. And they do rituals? Like, yeah, this place is definitely haunted. He used to be a slave and had told others of the plantation about how his ancestors used to do some kind of witchcraft and voodoo many years ago, but he didn't believe in that gibberish himself. The plantation Moses was at had almost 100 pigs, but they all got swine fever once. The sick hogs would just lie down all day and huddle together in a pile. Most of them vomited with high fevers and diarrhea. Damn. A few weeks later, their back legs stopped working and all the hogs on the plantation died of illness. The plantation owner got to hearing these rumors about Moses' witchcraft ancestors and accused him of putting an evil spell on the pigs and on his farm. Are you kidding me, man? Judge Ravel sentenced him for witchcraft. These motherfuckers don't do nothing. And you just sentence them to fucking life, 10 years, 5 years. What kind of shit is that? Moses was sentenced here. Although he said he didn't do nothing himself about no witchcraft, but that was only his ancestors. A few months after he was here, many of the prisoners got sick with cholera. And what that even is. If I don't know what it is, I'll put it on the screen for you, like a definition. Again, people started blaming Moses for his sickness, although he'd also gotten so sick he almost died. Many of prisoners died from the disease. I hated cleaning up the cells after the pile of dead bodies was disposed, because I didn't want to get no nasty sickness. Praise the glorious Father that I didn't get sick during that time. The warden decided it was best to lynch Moses because he didn't want him pulling no witchcraft at a convict camp elsewhere. Father Glorious agreed, and it was settled to have a lynching in the town for the whole public viewing. Some fucking spooky ass shit right now, dude. Moses was none too pleased. Said he'd done nothing to nobody when they was trying the noose around his neck. He said he'd cursed the prison and the whole town of Needle, and that his ancestors' evil spirit would forever haunt him. I understand, dog. Right. I was there when they hung him, since it's my job to clean up afterwards. The branch they was hanging on broke during the lynch, and he fell from a height which broke both his legs. Dad's getting pitch ass black, and a flashlight. They dragged his broken body back to a different tree and hung him again. This time it worked. The townfolk gave an applause, and I especially remember the beaming smiles on Farmer Jim's face. The memories of him hanging body with his eyes bulging out haunts me to this day. I always fear that his curse has put demons and wicked spirits on this prison and town. Everything's gone straight to hell in 3 shakes of a sheep's tail, as they say. His curse that this town would suffer has probably come true. God's gracious sake, I got to go to the temple and tell Father Glorious about all this. He ain't alone, can save us. That's what he always says at the sermon. Alright, whatever you say, bro. That's what you think. There ain't much time left for the days to end, and I trust that Moses' curse that came true. I'm drained for all the walking, but I must endure. So I'm the janitor. Alright guys, we're gonna end it here. We're gonna pick it up right back here where we left off. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I'm sorry I get a little irritated with this, but that's what it is. I love y'all. I hope you guys enjoyed. You guys crushed the first video, so I'm probably just gonna do the next like 2 chapters. I'm probably gonna record the next chapter after this video. I love y'all so much. Thank you for showing the love on this channel. I really do appreciate you guys and girls and just everyone. I love y'all so much. If you guys want to cop merch or join the channel, I do have like a subscription if you want to join that. You don't have to if you don't want to. There's just little perks. When I get more people in there, I do want to like drop videos earlier for you guys, like a day or two, wherever I edit them. Drop them like a few days to a day early, so you guys can watch them before everyone else, and probably do like discounts on my merch. And as many you may not know, but you know, but my merch is always down below. I have 3 designs right now. You guys want to check those out? I just have 3 right now. I have many more to come. So I love you guys. I hope you guys are staying safe and are staying healthy, dogs. I love y'all. Stay safe. I'll see you in the next video.